hot bitch dance. The one where they sway from side to side.
I don't think they're ready.
Not that one.
By the way, guys. By the way, there's no update on the Pigs Radio Podcast.
I swallow his kids.
But Princess Vitara has a brand new single.
I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. I don't got no stomach, bitch. I'm hollow. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. Keep swimming, go fishy, go sperm, egg. Got life jackets, got boats, lifesavers. Hey, just keep swimming like Nemo. Sorry, Corey. It's some murder scene, but it's not gory. I'm a thick bitch, fat bitch, thick lips, not this. I can't waste a package. I'm planning to do some damage. My kitty got him acapella. Tara's secret, I can tell him. I rock him like a felon. So good, I should be selling. I be sucking dick like all day. I like sucking dick, cause it tastes like watermelon. Please nut on my face. I rub it in my face like a facial. My skin is clear, no I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach. His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. I don't got no stomach, bitch. I'm hollow. I swallow his kids. I swallow.
What you do, fool?
I didn't do anything.
Don't act.
It's over.
All right, hold on.
Oh, did it end like that?
It did.
Really?
His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. His kids, I swallow. I don't got no stomach, bitch. I'm hollow. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Now they swimming in my stomach.
It's poetry. It's.
Yep. She's a lyricist, dude. I mean, she's a lyrical genius.
I mean, I don't know why she won't email us back. I mean, we love her so much.
Should we create a fake account and call ourselves
That's
Drake?
I think.
Catfisher? Scorpion?
This catfisher, dude.
That's Drake Fisher.
Now you were telling me though, you guys seen actual World Star hip hop reposter shit and whatnot.
Dude. Yeah, it was this past week. I'm like, oh shit. That's that bitch.
Listen, when you're singing or rapping about swallowing somebody's kids, that's World Star worthy. You know what I mean? There's some level of we need to share this shit. That's when you definitely hit the little share button, the little two jizzes and shit.
I think she's obviously just made it big time, dude.
You think so?
I think so.
You think she's way too big for fucking
She's on
pigs?
the top, fool. On the top of that Jeep in the fucking video. Though.
I swallow his kids.
Whose kids?
She's a lyricist.
Who's she
She's a
talking
lyrical genius. I swallow his kids.
Who's his
And
mystery
do
man?
you eat ass? Come on, man. The title of songs don't get any fucking better than that. You know what I mean?
By the way, she has classic titles like "I Love Big Dick."
Yeah.
Or 20-inch dick, I think it's called.
20-inch dick.
It's poetry. Fuck, it's so good.
Fucking genius.
So genius.
Her and Simon and Garfunkel are legends.
He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists. Other psychiatrists.
Pigs Radio episode 296.
Damn.
296. Look at that.
So we're
climbing to
5 episodes away from 200.
Only 4.
No, 3. No, 4, yeah.
Well, technically this show hasn't finished.
But it's still 296.
So right now.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't do math well, and we figure this out every week. Stop doing math in the beginning of the show. It's no way.
It's going to catch on pretty soon.
Episode 300 is going to catch on.
It's going to catch fucking the herps. That's what it's going to catch.
300 is upon us, people. Almost there. We're trying to get Vitara to come out and support the pigs because we love her. We want to support her. So
yeah, we're actually willing to pay her.
Wait,
which
what?
we don't do.
No,
we're not.
What?
Wait,
Oh, no wonder
what?
she hasn't contacted us because
Wait, you
we're
gotta
not.
pay?
Payment
We're gonna
not
go,
included.
We're gonna go in the Pigsy Bank and get the money out of there.
You know who we didn't have to pay to be here tonight is our actual music guest. We have Carlos Set
That's right.
returning back without payment to Pigs Radio.
Because we were my homie, man. We go way back.
Actually, we do.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what? This guy's been rocking and rolling for a very long time. Like,
Quite a while.
I met this dude on the fucking street. So I don't know. At Alhambra many years ago, I was doing a club and.
Oh, not Placita Obrera.
No. In Alhambra at Ambiente.
Mercadito? No.
Ambiente for some reason had shut down, and this dude is outside, like with his band. Like, oh fuck, like we're here for the show, but the show's not happening. I'm like,
Yeah, we all showed up, and it was completely like everybody was like, "There's no electricity. The show's over."
Oh, that yeah. There's
It's like,
no
what the
power.
hell?
Wait, why was there no power?
Nobody paid their bill? Or?
They were having financial difficulty. Is what
Damn.
happened.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it
Okay, I don't recall.
Shit got real.
was. Yeah.
The point was there was no power at this fucking place, and then like I show up and I think I was doing a club. I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing there. And
You were
then-
doing sound, I believe.
Was I doing sound?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
were.
showed up with all the sound gear, and then I guess you're the band that I was gonna do sound for. So they were all just kind of hanging out, like, okay, so no show. These guys bust out their fucking instruments and just start jamming in the fucking street, dude. And you know, as people are showing up, a big crowd fucking gathered. I'm like, holy fuck! And I started streaming that shit, and that was like one of the first things that I started streaming for
That was
PigzRadio.
OG,
So
man.
that was
OG.
I don't know, that was probably like eight years ago. And
Is it still on there?
8 years
Do you
ago?
still have that?
I'm sure I do somewhere.
Somewhere in the archives?
Somewhere in the archives. I'm not gonna dig for it, but I'm pretty sure I do fucking have it though.
But that's pretty fucking gangster, you know what I mean?
And, you know, and it
To
was
just
really
say, you know what,
awesome
fuck
because
the power.
it was. They,
If it wasn't fight the power, it's like fuck the power.
yeah, fuck the power.
It's like
But
shit
not
that-
only that, they actually sound really fucking good. I'm like, holy shit, like they're legit. Like, come on, because you come across a lot of bands that aren't that fucking great. Like, all right, fuck, whatever. They're trying. You know, kudos to them. But goddamn, this whole band was rocking out. I mean,
Thank you, man.
no keys. It was drums, bass, guitar, and then him just singing, fucking jumping around. I'm like,
Yeah, all acoustic, basically.
yeah, and I'm like, this motherfucker got some energy. Like, this dude, I don't know. Something's going to happen with this guy.
Yeah,
And here
man.
we are, like 70
20 years later.
You're
Still
on
trying to make it
PigzRadio.
happen. Yeah.
But the determination that you have, just
Oh,
like
yeah,
just
man.
like this little dog and pony show, it keeps happening, even though it probably shouldn't. But
Yeah,
keep
like,
fucking doing
like,
it.
You know what? It's like we're lucky we still have the power on here. You know what I mean?
Fuck you guys! I fucking pay the power here.
Got
Like,
Wi-Fi?
yeah, we're still lucky.
We got Wi-Fi.
You pay for YouTube?
I don't pay for YouTube.
All right. See, that's what I'm talking
Fuck
about.
YouTube.
We-
They don't need
we-
my shit.
We're still in the dark ages.
YouTube
Mark.
likes to block our
PigzRadio's still-
content.
Fuck you, too.
Fucking YouTube. Goddamn.
That's because we
Jews.
don't pay for it.
Okay, how about if we start paying for YouTube? Is YouTube gonna play nice with us?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
But
not.
Carlos, once again, you're back to Pigs. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah,
The
man.
first time you were here, it was actually Pigs version 1.0 when we were upstairs in my living room.
The couch.
Right.
The couches. Now, these couches were fucking
Did you
evil.
use your stove as a drum riser or what?
I did use my stove as a heater.
Oh, okay, because all right.
It's just a fucking
You laugh, but it's a serious fucking
Oh,
thing.
that-
man. People
Swiss-
die.
Swiss Army
Die
knife
for
of
that.
fucking appliances.
There you go.
Yes.
The stove was your pyrotechnics and shit.
Yeah, that made me laugh. So, look, this is when the show was first fucking starting. We didn't have a fucking awesome table, a fucking stage like we do now. Fucking PigzRadio version 10 point something. We've been doing this shit for fucking forever.
We were doing
But-
it basically by the door. By the,
Yeah,
we were standing
not,
by the door.
We're not PigzRadio Vista no more. We're like PigzRadio, like fucking whatever they're on now.
Yeah, a good operating
10.
system.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I've seen the band, and then we'll get into it in a second. Well, I want to ask questions because you, at that point, you had a band with the Despiertos, right?
That was my band.
That was your band.
Yeah, because
And
I was
now-
in another band before, and then I started my own band, which is Los Despiertos.
And then you went diva on yourself, and then cut the band and went just with Carlos A.
Yeah. I went
Damn.
just straight out. I went solo, which was the hardest decision to do, man, because I always wanted that camaraderie. I'll keep saying it, man. It just sometimes doesn't work out with everybody, man. Sometimes you're just better off taking it on all by yourself.
Let me ask you. You went solo, and so
That's right.
you had your band and everything. So when did the light go on and say, you know what, I'm just better off doing this on my own?
People kept telling me, he goes, Carlos, man, you're doing everything. You're doing the booking. You're writing the songs. You're doing everything for these guys.
Sounds familiar,
You
guys.
might as well.
don't give Mario any ideas.
Yeah, we were having a
Sounds
conversation
familiar.
earlier.
You need us. You need us.
Did you have people giving you a lot of ideas?
No, it wasn't. As many ideas as I got.
Yeah,
I
see that's a big factor. They weren't contributing.
You
The
can
band,
do it.
was,
You
the
can do
band
it.
wasn't contributing. I get that.
We have the
I'm
Pigs
like-
Radio Imagineers here. On
Yeah.
site.
Imagineers. Yeah, man. It slowly. It no matter how many times people told me, I was always like, nah, these guys are my homies. They're cool. I believe in them. They're gonna shape up. They're gonna see that things started happening for us. We started landing a bunch of stuff like on LATV. Got our own reality show. Got to we got our own TV special, an hour special.
wow.
We did a lot of things, man. But a lot of that. Obviously, at the end of the day, it had a lot to do with the chemistry that we had as musicians. But at the end of the day, we just could not sustain the relationship aspect of it all. And I guess I was just, I was too determined. They weren't. They just wanted the limelight. They wanted the money. They thought it was going to pay off. And when it didn't, they were just like late. I'm like, all right, cool, man. Sure. Whatever.
So they actually left, or
it was.
or they
Did
just
you kick
weren't-
them out?
They just weren't as committed. Let's say
The
or they
first
kind of
time
looked-
around, I
it's a
believe
franchise.
what they did twice. They did this twice. I think they started another band, and that's when I got rid of them. I was like, you guys are gonna
Wait,
do
they
this? You're gonna
started
double
another-
cross me like that? Later, that I got rid of them.
Are you guys still friends, or did it kind of
No,
leave it at
no,
that?
no.
They started a new band.
That's like the worst thing you could do. Like, no, they literally started another band
Without
with
you, they exempted you.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Which
like
is
we started Pigs Radio without Mario again.
it actually happened
That's a good idea.
with
That's a good
with
idea.
the homies of Simbala before.
It's still my nigga.
When I met Simbala from you, because we were basically did a show together. So the guys from my band and then some of the guys from their band got together. They left their band, then they left mine, and they started a new band. It's a lot of really confusing shit.
Pigs Radio
So it's
didn't break
Mario's
them up.
fault.
But-
So
but-
Mario broke up with that.
By the way, I
By
have
default, does that mean
learned.
Pigs Radio broke them up.
I have learned throughout the years of me putting on these fucking clubs and friends coming over. I've learned that there's been like about 4 different fucking marriages that popped up from my fucking event. So
Oh yeah,
there was a marriage of a fucking band, guys. I mean,
yeah.
but
Unfortunately for Carlos,
unfortunate
blessing.
or
It was a
fortunate.
blessing.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It
this
was a
dude is
blessing.
still
It
going.
depends on how he looks at it. I mean, are the other band members still doing whatever they were doing? or
No.
So okay,
No,
so that came
they're-
that went
they're
by
gone.
the wayside. Okay.
Like I said, it's like this industry. It's extremely difficult to be able to sustain yourself for a long period of time. Particularly, I guess the people that are weeded out are the ones that don't have heart and are doing it for all the wrong reasons. That's the reason
Right.
why Mario and Pigs Radio and you guys are here. You
Yeah,
guys
because
sit-
Mario
Because
gives
I'm the
us
only one
beer.
that does shit.
Mario puts beer in the refrigerator, so
Yeah.
I'm here every Sunday.
This
of
is true.
course. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I think that at the end of the day, it's whoever perseveres, whoever keeps going and keeps pushing. And so as long as you don't give up and excuse me, man, this beer is getting to me.
Oh, okay.
I thought the music.
I thought it was the music.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting
Like,
all emotional.
He's like, this is gonna cry right now.
Yeah. No, seriously, it's I think it's just a matter of quien tiene más pinche huevos, quien le echa.
¿Quién le
Más
pone,
in the
quién
work
le
and
pone
the time,
ganas?
yeah.
Tiene que ver mucho con ganas y tiene que ver mucho con corazón al fin de todo.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have passion to do this shit. I mean, I don't know. People don't get fucking the kind of effort that goes behind, following fucking dreams and shit. I mean, just
Right.
even doing this, like,
Yeah,
God
like
damn,
being a
dude, like,
podcast host.
yeah. Hey, fuck
Put
you.
on the music, Mario.
I'm learning from the pro, man. That's awesome. And you're
Right,
you're
on
legit
cue.
with the pad and you got your effects. That's sick.
Yeah, we told him to buy that.
No, I think he's always had something like that.
No,
We could have colored it.
The show has come a long way, and we've evolved and changed a lot of things. So the show keeps changing.
yeah, that's right. Me and Diego have done a lot of things.
The Imagineers of Pigs Radio
Thunderfrog.
have given us really good insight and stuff. But
That's good, man. I'm glad. Yeah, but just to kind of like narrow it down, go back to what you guys were asking. It was a blessing in disguise.
Right.
It really was because I was already doing everything, and I guess just to have that freedom of not being married to 5 or 4 other dudes.
Whatever other band
Yeah.
members you had, right?
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, what?
No. That's it. Just whatever other band members you had. So
Yeah.
you basically just trimmed the fat. You thought, you know what? It's like,
Because they all had something against a lot of the things that I had visually.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that.
right.
And they're like, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm like, okay, then so then you have a solution? No, I just don't like it.
Right.
They were like,
So they wouldn't come up with any ideas. They just shot your shit down.
yeah, they just shot his shit down. I was like, okay, well, you know, if you're gonna say something, you're gonna say no to something, at least have some kind of
Have a
input.
rebuttal, like something else for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like let's come up with a compromise, but there was no compromise. They just didn't like it, and that was it. It's like
They didn't like your face, bro.
I don't think so. I think so. I think
I'm
they
sorry.
really.
So how
They're just
did-
annoyed with me and just wanted to fuck with me, dude. That's basically what it was.
Fuck this puto.
I'm sorry. What was the name of that band?
That was Los Despiertos.
And this was towards the end of it, right? When they kind of came to that.
It was towards
Right before you went solo, or
It was that was the first time around with the originals,
okay.
and then that's what I kept on. I guess what happened was we didn't win the main prize on the Battle of the Bands TV
Right.
show, so then from there we ended up they ended up going their separate ways, started their own shit, and then sometime probably like about a couple of months later, the drummer decided that, hey, well, you know what, you have something. So he came back and was like almost on a, I don't want to say beg, but something around there.
Wow.
And he was just basically like, oh man, I really miss it, man. You this and that, and
So
then
he swallowed the kids.
yeah, for the vision, and because I'm just really,
Right.
I guess I was a softer minded kind of dude.
You weren't business minded, like you didn't. You
No.
you kind of let the heart play part
As
of
you
it,
should, because I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's
a lot
what
of
it
bands
was.
that break up for fucking stupid reasons. I mean, I know.
Oh.
I know a bunch of personal bands that aren't together and they were fucking amazing and not anymore.
Yeah, I let it go. But you know what ended up happening was that with me letting this guy back in, it's like when they say once a cheater, always a cheater, and they cheat. They basically cheated on me.
Did he start another band without you?
He did it again, the second time around. So basically. So once you fuck up, you're gonna keep fucking up no matter what.
Okay, so what? Okay, wait. He came back to the band like almost begging you.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Please, baby, I swear I won't fuck that bitch no more.
Basically, and basically, I started laying down the law. They didn't like it, and they were like, "Man, we're starting another band." And then that's when
He took your second band.
he took. This was when they got together with the
You have the
worst
band.
part of the not the better half, but the worst part of Simbala.
Okay.
Shout out to the homies of Simbala. They're homies still. They've completely changed their lineup, and it's just fucking awesome right now.
David and Luis.
That's right. Those are the two the originals. The other guys, you know who I'm talking about.
We actually had Luis on here not so long ago. I had tried to pull out of retirement for Mr. Eden or Eddie or whatever the fuck his name is from Vida Tinta. That was one of the bands that are no longer together at the moment.
Yeah.
So we had him, and Luis came down, and Luis got all fucked up, and he couldn't fucking play his shit right. That dude was gone. I don't know. That dude was just gone. Like
Luis?
yeah. Man.
No.
We'll play back the video.
Shocking, or is that sarcasm,
I
or is
got
that
to
real
see it.
shock?
No, I was just real shocked. He's like the cleanest dude I know.
Not that day. That dude was a junkie.
Oh, didn't they play like the Warped Tour, didn't they?
Yeah, they ended up getting on like a record label, and I think they won a Battle of the Bands, and they got to perform or something like that.
That
One
was
of the rounds.
That was a band that was fucking just they had momentum, dude. They were everywhere.
They're still actually they've had more momentum now than they've ever had. So yeah, man, those guys don't stop, man. They're insane. But I just cannot believe Luis
Yeah.
was that freaking gone, man.
I don't know. Look up that. I
Wow,
forget
I'm
what
gonna
number
have to have that story, homie.
So,
We're gonna have to talk.
so what year was it that you decided to go solo?
It was like about 2012, 2013.
So you've been going at it by yourself roughly for what, like 5 years?
Like about 5
Give or
years.
take? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. I think that the biggest part of the whole that pretty much held me back was not having a product.
Right.
It's not taking it seriously and being like, I could be rock star. I could be playing and headlining these shows at the House of Blues with these like so-called promoters that, they get you for these free shows, and you go and you burn yourself out, and then nobody buys your shit. Nobody goes and wants it. I mean, everybody gets used to free.
Right.
And it's like, how can you sustain a product based on free?
Right.
There's
you
no
can't.
such thing. That's like the worst thing you can do when it comes to business.
Yeah.
So at some
Just
point
give your product
or
away.
another, you have to have some money
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah. Some income.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah.
No. So, I mean, going with that, so roughly about 5 years ago, you decided to go solo. So how was that first show without a band to back you? Was it nerve? I mean, my assumption here is
I don't even remember it, to tell you the truth.
Really?
I don't. I honestly, I probably was overthinking it, and once I got through it, I was just kind of like, I guess the first maybe year to 2 years was just, complete just eating a tub of ice cream and just being by myself and kind of just messing with my head and just in my own head. It was a lot of not doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that whole experience with those, with the band members and all that, it really fucked with my head. Like, it literally took a toll. And I mean, because you come in you come in with an open heart and you want to have that camaraderie and all that stuff. And then at the end of the day, it's like, okay, cool. You start downgrading and you start letting other people in that are not necessarily up to par musically.
Right.
And it starts degrading your music. And then there's like a good friend of mine, Moises, who is basically produced some of the material that's on the CD, on this album. He basically says, like, dude, respect your craft. Like, don't hire people that are shitty.
Don't shortchange it.
Don't shortchange it. Like, always go above and beyond and have respect for your craft. And then at the end of the day, that's going to show everybody around that you really, truly respect yourself, and that's when people start respecting you. When you don't, it's when they go like, this guy's still amateur. He's still living, trying to be a rock star and all that stuff. And all that stuff is gone out the door. I've already gone through my existential musician life, all those issues and all that stuff. I kind of worked them all out. And they still resurface here and there. But beyond that, I'm telling you, I finally have my album. I have, I have stickers. I have merch. I have T-shirts. And, man, my release show that I just had recently just was insane. It was insane.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Isn't it a beautiful thing to have all the groupies just to yourself? You don't have to share with any of the other band members. So all the panties.
Mi vieja me va a matar ahorita.
Listen.
Hey, shout out to mi vieja right now. What's up, baby? I love you.
Hypothetically speaking,
regardless, the groupies come from both male and female. It's crazy, right? Now we live in such a crazy day where it's like
Mario
even dudes start throwing yourselves on you. But with the musicians that I do hire and I have, like, usually I direct them towards them, But some of them are married or they're in a relationship, so they kind of reflect it off. Right. Regardless, it doesn't always, not even now, it doesn't come directly to me. It comes to some of the members.
Wow,
it's because you're ugly.
If you ever need a,
I'm just saying, like, it's not going to he's ugly, like, what?
He's like a
I don't know about that, homie, but
no.
You know what? I'm glad I'm ugly to you.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be attracted to me.
But
that's true too, right?
But your music is so pretty to me.
Oh, all right. It melts your heart. That's all that matters.
When I was listening to him before with Los Despiertos, it was an upbeat, like, kind of ska-y reggae, like it was energetic. Mm-hmm. And recently, I looked him up on my phone. I'm like, hey, like I always see him posting shit, and I've always kind of kept tabs, but a little bit from far. So I was like, you know what? I had a show at the Slide Bar. Hey, dude, come down, come play. Right. Showed up with I think 2 other musicians.
Right.
One showed up. One showed up late.
Damn, look at you like a promoter complaining.
One showed up late.
No, he was there. It's just that I kind of put him in a bad position. We switched. We did a wardrobe switch, and he was not expecting it, and we didn't do a sound check. But we were never gonna do a sound check. We were gonna do a line check, and I guess we were in the middle of dressing while we were supposed to be already setting up, and he was furious, man. He was. He was pissed.
But let me tell you, even after that, you guys fucking rocked it with a fucking 3-piece. It was a good fucking full sound. So
thank you, man.
I'm actually I haven't got a chance to listen to the CD at all. So this is gonna be the first time. How about we play a track? Tell me what track should we start off the show with, and what is that track about?
Let's something that'll make Mario cry. No,
everything makes me fucking cry.
Well, you know what? I think that something that is one of my favorite tracks is definitely gonna be Van Gogh. It's just so groovy. And the guys that I got on that are from really good rock steady bands here in Los Angeles. One was Ex Delirians, and the others are rocks. What is it? It's the Steady 45s. And man, I ended up going with people whose music I really appreciate. So I think that this is definitely a groovy track. I wrote this one with my son when he was like maybe like 1 year, less than 1 year old. And I think it's one of my favorites, man.
What was his first word that he put on this lyric?
He didn't write anything on it.
Okay. I was like, God damn, that's like a super fucking baby writing fucking tracks. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, he was there with me, and I just kind of gave him a little bit of credit because
Okay.
he
You'll hear the
inspired
beginning
it.
start with like,
Pretty much.
what was it, Underdog?
It's called Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. And
Yes,
so,
sir.
and we're going to play the track right after that. What's that track about? And what's that one called?
We're gonna do probably let's go with an OG, an old but goodie. It's probably one of the originals that we played with Los Despiertos, called Espérame.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Wait for me.
That's right.
Pigs Radio, be right back.
Ahí va. Prrr, Carlos C. Pigs Radio.
Drink them up.
Con el árbol de mango que baila el tango, con el árbol de banana que baila el chango, con el árbol de coco baila el bango, con el árbol de manzana que baila el rock and roll, con el árbol de mango que baila el tango, con el árbol de banana que baila el chango, con el árbol de coco baila el bango, con el árbol de manzana que baila el rock and roll, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana. Mi hermana Adriana se me hace extraña y será lo mismo hasta mañana. Mi hermana Adriana se me hace extraña, será lo mismo hasta mañana. Mi hermano Memo es un tonto, pero lo amo con todo corazón. Mi hermano Memo es un tonto, pero lo amo con todo corazón. Calabaza, ¿qué te pasa? Calabaza, ¿qué te pasa? Oh, calabaza, ¿qué te pasa? Todo el mundo es nuestra casa.
Es nuestra casa. ¿Qué pasa, calabaza? ¿Qué pasa, calabaza? Es nuestra casa. ¿Qué pasa, calabaza? ¿Qué pasa, calabaza?
Venga, vaya. Mucho reggae y un poquito de ska. Carlos y profesor Galas. Oh, get it out with the sick block in case you didn't know. Con el árbol de mango que baila el tango, con el árbol de banana que baila el chango, con el árbol de coco baila el bango, con el árbol de manzana que baila el rock and roll, con el árbol de mango que baila el tango, con el árbol de banana que baila el chango, con el árbol de coco baila el bango, con el árbol de manzana que baila el rock and roll, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana, árbol de mango, árbol banana, árbol coco, árbol de manzana. Quiero que tú sepas que yo te quiero con todo mi corazón. Por esa razón te voy a decir que el poder del mundo está en nuestros brazos. Yo rezo que encuentres tu camino. Espérame, quiero
Check out the new 4G phones. The Sprint HTC Evo and the Sprint Samsung Epic are here. Both have flash players so you can stream PigzRadio live anywhere in the country. So if you're one of those out there having trouble getting your hands on one of these new cool special phones, call Arturo at the Signal Hill Sprint store. He's at 562-225-8443. That's Arturo at 562-225-8443. We welcome all new and existing customers.
Carlo's Pizza, family owned and operated in Downey since 1964. That's a long time, folks. Carlo's Pizza, where is it? Same place it's always been, 13230 Woodruff Avenue at Foster. Not only do we have great sandwiches, we got awesome pasta specials, but besides that, let me tell you something, folks. We got the best pizza around. You want to know how I know? Because I'm Italian and I love real, authentic Italian pizza. Where are you going to find that? I'll tell you where.
We should charge Carlos some royalties.
Too big,
yeah, I know.
We do catering over here. That's what
I
I'm
remember
talking
these
about.
commercials.
Maron.
You eat all the food. You're going to love it. Let me tell you something. We also got delivery. You're at home. You're watching the playoffs. You don't want to leave the couch. Give Carlos a call. We're going to come over there and bring you some pizza at 562-803-6753. Oof Maron. Our pizza's the best pizza in town. We got all kinds of sizes from little itty bitty all the way to a party size. It's almost 2 feet long. Maron, I'm talking about 2 feet long. That's a bigger pizza. You know what I'm saying? 562-803-6753. Carlos Pizza. Or we make a pizza you can't refuse.
Hey guys, if you want to step your game up,
Hey guys.
go to LibbyGrow.com now for your free sample of the best natural sexual enhancement product available. Find out why millions of men choose LibbyGrow when they want the fun to last and last.
You need to
Don't
get
order
yourself
to
some
place,
Libby
no plug to
Grow.
join. Just a free sample.
Because you just
go to
show you don't
LibbyGrow.com
grow,
now to
homie.
get your free sample. Not because you need it, because you want it.
Carlos, this is the part of the show where we play Is That Jason Statham? You know, do you know who that is by chance?
Yeah, of course, man.
Fuck yeah. Is it Jason Statham?
A ver, pues. Let's see.
Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Statham? Yes, this is him. I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81.
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
What do you think? Is that Jason Statham?
No, hell no.
No, don't think so?
No, hell no.
Ah, boo.
I know Jason Statham.
You know? Oh shit, we got somebody that knows him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know how he sounds.
Was he your padrino de barril or what the fuck?
He's my UK
Listen, baby,
brother.
I'll buy you a barrel. Bucanish, please.
He sounds authentic, but not Jason.
Damn.
Not Jason authentic.
All right.
My dude, he knows Jason Statham like first name Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Statham. Oh yeah. No,
Mr. Statham.
he calls him J
There
Rock.
we
What's
go.
up, J-Rock?
You sounded more like Jason Statham.
I don't sound like anything like that.
We are listening to Pigs Radio.
We do.
I know what that's getting played.
to PigzRadio.com.
Shout out to Dick Star for our second intro
The best intro
ever.
Pigs Radio. Once you come, you won't let go. Pigs Radio. Sit right down and enjoy the show.
Pigs Radio episode 296, hanging out with our old buddy from honestly, I don't know, I mean, we're acquaintances. I don't want to say we're friends because I don't call you over for every fucking weekend. But you,
Primo, ¿cómo está, primo?
but yeah, we're like distant cousins and shit.
When I do see you, it's like we've never stopped seeing each
Yeah.
other. Like I know
Aw.
That
that it's
must
like
be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you again.
Like no, neta, I'm like
Chinchineta.
man,
No,
I don't know what that sound effect was, but
but it does. We pick up right where we left off. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like we miss much
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's always a good time. When you guys came to play out that slide bar show, I was like, holy shit! Like this guy's still doing it fucking big. The sound, it's tighter.
Man.
It sounds.
Just wait until you hear the full effect, man. Once I have my horn line and I have every single instrument taken care of, dude. I mean, I literally can play the actual album.
So basically, live you bring in the whole band.
Well, it depends on the show.
I guess it depends on.
Depends on the show, and then
Depends on the show,
budget.
you know what I mean?
the budget. Yeah, you gotta pay your guys.
Right.
And
Mario.
What? Everyone gets paid.
Not here at Pigs Radio. Once you show, you
guys
don't
get paid in
dough.
beer.
You guys are the Imagineers.
Get paid in beer, dude.
Yeah, you guys do get paid in beer.
Yeah, we get paid in imagination. That's what we get paid in.
Yeah, man, it definitely depends on the gig or what it is, but for let's say more the bigger shows, like let's say like I've been playing this Hollywood Forever Cemetery show.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing it. It's my third year, and I was asked to go again and play this year, and every time the budget gets a little bit bigger, so then I can go a little bit higher on the production end.
Mario will rent out his stove for pyro show, for the pyrotechnics. If you need a throwback pyro
nobody's
show.
business. Pyro.
I need like a straight out like legit.
He'll bring his
pyro
fucking
on
propane
stage.
tank and everything, dude. Like he'll bring a tall one if you give him enough money and shit.
Oh, there we go.
$25 will set some shit on fire.
Oh, there we
go. He'll rent you his barbecue grill for a pyro show.
$5 a pound.
You know what? We're definitely gonna be game changers if we do some pyro on stage, man.
At Hollywood Forever, you'll burn down the fucking
You have
trees
to mark
and shit.
exactly. You have to mark where I should not stand because I don't feel like singeing
nowhere
off all my hair.
there's gonna be fucking pyro everywhere, just covered in pyro.
Just, you know what, guys? It doesn't even go on stage, man. Just play it down here where it's safe.
We're gonna
And
we're
I'm
gonna
just gonna
burn that
play-
motherfucker.
Yeah, Mario's working the fucking light show tonight and shit. Let's not get on stage.
Exactly.
When's that show? Is that coming
This
soon?
actually the 27th of October.
Damn.
So
So
yeah,
it's a
gonna be
Halloween
good.
thing, right?
Yeah. Like the first year I played it was Julieta Venegas, and then the second year, who was headlining it, and then the second year was Aterciopelados, and then now we have Panteon Rococo from Mexico that's gonna
Damn,
be
it's
headlining.
gonna be a good show.
Big ass show, dude. Yeah,
I like those guys.
yeah.
Those guys are
me
Yeah,
too,
Mario's
man.
going to cancel Pigs for it. Yeah, I get it.
That's on a Saturday. That's
You'll still cancel Pigs for
well, you might have to postpone for the 300th episode. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So for those, I go out on those because there's just a lot of decision makers that are there, and you need to be like pulling in like full mode.
So at this point, you're just hiring all your musicians. I mean, at this, you don't see yourself ever rebuilding another band. That way, it can be cheaper.
You know what? It's actually not as efficient now. For that, the reason why I say that is because let's say that I get a show in Mexico, or I get a show in let's say Europe or anywhere. Right. Instead of having to pay for 4 fucking dudes, I could just build a band when I hit the dirt.
When you get there, yeah.
When I get there, I start running. I started making my calls. Or hey, I'm in need of musicians, and
you'll call your homie Jason Statham to come.
Yeah,
play
exactly. I'm like, yeah, hey, yo, motherfucker, I need you to play for me.
Hello?
Mr. Statham?
Mr. Statham?
Can you please play the trumpet?
I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but
for some trumpet work.
I'm surprised you're on
I need
now.
you to
So
do
if
the
you don't
slide
mind
trombone.
saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham.
All right,
can you-
Trombone impression.
Listen, babies, I'll be right there to play the trombone.
Where did you really get to do that, by the way?
I don't know. It's Jason Statham, dude. For all I know, that is Jason Statham who called the show.
Yeah, Mr. Statham, can you please play the cuica?
So is that? I mean, have you already had to do that already? Like, have you done that where you landed somewhere and you needed to, or did you just local shows?
Mexico, Tijuana was
Really?
basically that because sometimes I hit musicians up here, even in this, in the United States, that can't legally cross back because they can't come back.
Oh,
So,
they're not certified. Or
they're not certified. Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah. But regardless,
they're not border friendly.
Anyways, money goes further down in Mexico. So what I would pay a musician here in the United States, I can pay like a fraction of the cost over there in Mexico.
Pay them in tacos over there.
Basically, like you just they want to eat, So yeah. That being said,
but they're chilangos. You pay them in tortas. I got you.
Oh man, you're funny.
So
yeah.
So these are professional musicians. Like I don't know. This is kind of interesting to me. You land. All right. Now what do? Do you pull up an app? Do you go on the phone book? Do you
you just
hit up the hookers first, or
you hit up the local musicians at your first gig, and obviously your first gig, if you don't know the spot, you're basically not gonna know anybody there. But if you already know some people, and if you got a gig, you're usually already talking to a promoter. The promoter has access to all the musicians within the scene in that area, So I'll basically go to the promoter and be like, hey, I need musicians for the show. This is the type of music, or they already know what I'm playing, so they'll tell me, well, I got this homie who's really good with the reggae or with the ska or with this or that, and then they just basically go there, and then you just kind of build it and you feel it out, and then, hey, nah, it's not gonna work, or it is gonna work.
So it's like your Airbnb of musicians.
Basically,
right?
you test and try. It's trial and error.
Like, I need a 5-star fucking, drummer and shit.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
to
yeah.
show up.
Is it like the Mexican version of Craigslist?
Yeah, no roaches. No roaches.
Juan's
please.
list?
Basically,
Juan's list.
La lista de Juan?
Yeah, you know what?
Carlos
That
list.
would be funny. Yeah. It works. It works, and sometimes it doesn't. I
mean,
but
the musician thing is always a network thing, isn't it? I mean, it's like you network and you get to know certain people, and then you know at least one person in the town that you're going to, and that person's usually going to put you in touch with like everybody else you need to get in touch with anyway, right?
right. It's at the end of the day, it's very efficient, money wise, and you're not having to spend that much money on everybody's plane ticket.
Right.
I think that at the end of the day, it does seem a little bit more logical to have band members. Therefore, you don't have to pay out musicians
to travel with you.
But the travel expense of having to lug all those people, and on top of that, if they all have their day jobs, they all gotta get cleared. One can't make it. One can. It's just insane because then you gotta fill in that gap.
Right.
And at the end of the day, that person's still gonna have their spot saved.
Right.
I mean, if you try doing that at work, what happens?
86.
You're gone. You're gone. But with this whole thing in the bands and it being loyal to your bandmates, you kind of let those kind of things go. But eventually it builds up, and if somebody keeps doing that again and again and again, it just builds up this like animosity or this kind of like, hey, dude, this is not cool. You need to go on. Fuck you. You need to go with us.
Right.
You need to pay your dues. Man, well, I got my family. I gotta pay this. I got this. I got that.
Right.
I can't afford to lose my main gig. This way, I don't have to worry about 4 other fools. Like I could just go. If I want to fucking take off tomorrow, I can go and take off tomorrow. Do I have my own job? Yeah, I still gotta do my thing and everything. But at least now
it's on your schedule.
It's just on me. Basically.
So where can people like find your music? Apple Music or Spotify?
You know what, the Thunderdog? I'm sorry,
Tidal.
it's just been on point with questions tonight.
Yeah, man, you guys
Thunder
are
Frog.
super professional, man.
Thunder Frog.
You think we're all just ideas over here?
Yeah. Yes. I only have you guys around for ideas, not for
Inquisitive
questions.
minds want to know. And Thunder Frog has some inquisitive questions.
He's giving you ideas to like leave us, so like I gotta like add value to myself a little bit.
He's got to put in his 2 cents.
I noticed that after you said like, yeah, man, I'm probably gonna get rid of you guys. They started like,
Oh yeah. Well,
they all of a sudden they just
I
like,
don't know
hey,
if you
fool.
noticed.
When you stepped out and you went out for a little bit, they were like, hey, fool, we gotta shit straight, man.
I stopped drinking. I'm like, I'm wide awake. I'm
We're
alert.
about to lose our job.
I gotta bust jokes. I gotta bust jokes and shit. If not, this one's gonna blow me out.
I'm gonna believe that shit at the end of the night if I don't see no cans on the fucking table. We'll see at the end.
Yeah, I don't know.
They really
might
want their
slip.
job.
I might fall back and slip.
They look forward to this every Sunday.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
But I look forward to finding you where live and where can I get the music from?
Well, you can go to my website, carlosmusic.com. Again, it's carlossemusic.com. I'm on basically almost every single streaming service available, except for I believe it's Tidal.
Tidal.
I'm not on Tidal because that's exclusive. But yeah, I got anywhere you guys can find me. I'm on Spotify, Carlos S.E.
SoundCloud.
I'm on SoundCloud, and you guys can find me on YouTube. I have my music video for the song, my main single called Así Lo Quiero. And yeah, man, we're just keeping it moving.
You still on GeoCities or
MySpace?
MySpace?
I don't even know what you just said.
They don't speak
Geo
old
City.
people.
Napster? You got that
City,
Napster link?
that's OG. You know what?
Pornhub?
I probably am on Napster. Who knows? I haven't even checked it, but I'm probably there.
Pornhub.
Got that shit. You know what?
Okay, spank bang.
Hey, yeah, it makes. You know what? It's like one of those people that just kind of put that naked photo of the girl, and then they kind of hook you.
Put that music in the background?
Oh my gosh, she's getting plowed in the ass, and then all of a sudden it's like Cardinal Say music.
What
It's
is
like, oh
this?
shit,
And you're like, oh shit, this is good.
what the fuck is this? Oh shit! I need to open a second screen because I'm gonna jerk off to that song.
Yeah. You just piss people off at that point, and that's why I stay clear of that stuff. You're like, this is completely false advertisement, man. Yeah. No, but you definitely can find me all over the place, man. I'm definitely everywhere, man. Got a good distribution now, so.
And any live shows coming up that we can go to?
Yeah, I actually do have a couple of shows coming up pretty soon. Next one Well, this is definitely the big one at the Hollywood Forever.
Okay.
And I'm also playing that same day, the Dia de los Muertos at Lake Elsinore, which is where I live now. For Dia de los Muertos there. Then I'm gonna hit up that. I'm sure there's plenty of other shows. I think yes, I do, but it's not been confirmed 100%. I have the Carlos and damn, that's badass. I got the Carlos.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
Double tap.
The Carlos end of summer pool party with friends.
We're already in winter and you're just doing the end of summer?
Yeah, fucking still hot, homie.
I got my sweater in the car and shit. Dude, I was about to put it on.
We're sweating balls in here, man. What are you talking about?
That's because Mario didn't know if I could pay for the air conditioning.
We had to turn off
certain bills weren't paid.
We had to turn off the AC because of the noise.
Yeah, I already saw manscaping too.
Yeah, no, but still hot out there, man. Still pretty freaking hot out there. But yeah, so I got that. I'm working out the details. It should probably be like the next 2 weeks. Somewhere in South Del Monte. Shout out to PigzRadio if they want to come in and be a sponsor.
Well, again, this guy just manscaped, so he's ready for the pool party.
No, I haven't manscaped.
Oh, you have it?
I'd be more than happy to put PigzRadio on the sponsors and the thing. It all works out.
Yeah,
what the hell is that?
Shit, we just got an emergency.
Is a warning for Hurricane Florencia? Watch out, the hurricane is coming, homie.
Has issued a holy shit, it's hotter than a motherfucker out here warning.
God damn, dude, that shit was fucking epic.
Fucking Badger's reporting. She's back to reporting. She's back to reporting. Fucking Badger.
Hello.
Oh man.
All right, so we're gonna have a fucking summer fall party outside with fucking.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I'm down.
End of summer.
End of summer
pool party.
When is that shit happening?
That's happening.
It happened
probably,
2 weeks ago.
I believe.
Labor Day weekend.
It's probably gonna happen. I believe it's gonna be the 29th
of December.
The 29th. It's the 29th of this month of September.
Ooh.
It's gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Epically chilly.
I'm inviting a lot of homies from different bands, man. It's gonna be a good night.
Bring your bathing suit.
Oh yeah, the pool. It's gonna be pool. It's gonna be Taco Man. It's gonna be insane, man.
Nah, we'll turn up, right?
Yeah, totally. Don't turn.
I'm down.
And it's all.
Is the pool heated at least?
Well, shit. As many people, if a lot of people come, we don't need to heat.
I hear chlamydia, guys. That's all I hear right now. There's gonna be nothing but chlamydia here, and
wow.
It's going to look.
Can you spread it on the pool?
At the end of the night, the pool is gonna look like a giant michelada and shit.
That's really gross.
That's just nasty, man. I don't think we need it.
So
We
need
that visual.
that rumble at the pool.
Is that like lucha rumble?
Is that like
up?
a sync period type of?
That's gross. I don't know. You know what? Let's check out another track from the CD.
That's right.
What number can we play?
Let's go with let's do Mi Pobre Corazón.
I don't know what number is that.
That's probably gonna be number 5.
Hold on.
Why are you acting like you don't know where the shit's at?
Number 5, yeah.
I was right.
Yeah. Good job. Look at that.
Bonus
Shit. The fuck?
I know my EP very well. Thank
I would
God.
hope so. They're just 6 songs.
I know. Like what the fuck?
It's like 5.
Yo, man, you guys make me feel good and then take me down, man.
Welcome to Pigs Radio.
I was extremely happy about that. Hey, I won.
You're asking for a gold star for filling out your name.
We'll give you a point for it. We'll give you a point for it.
There we go.
Pigs Radio.
Do it.
Eso.
Play that shit.
Yo no sé nada, por eso te salen tantas ganas, perdiendo tiempo en nada importante. Estoy seguro de cosas más interesantes. Wow, eso sí es un poco raro, por eso estoy bien agüitando. Eso sí es dolor. Que dejaste tirado, más pobre corazón, a mi corazón, a ese pobre corazón. Pierdes la calma, perdiendo tiempo en nada importante. Estoy seguro que cosas más interesantes. Esto sí es un poco raro, por eso estoy bien agitado. Eso sí es dolor. Y tú que dejaste tirado, más que todo olvidado, a mi pobre corazón, a mi corazón, a tu pobre corazón. Yo vengo dormido, soy un mal agradecido, no tuve una fortuna, mi alma tiene hambre y no desayuna. Oh, no puede ser que la verdad no se pueda ver. Oh, qué gran dolor, tan grande que ilumina mi corazón. Por eso a Dios le voy a pedir y a insistir que cambie mi mente y mi alma y que instale un poco de calma en mi alma, que salva, me salva. Esto sí es un poco raro, por eso estoy bien agitado. Esto sí es dolor. Y tú que dejaste tirado y más que todo olvidado, a mi pobre corazón, a mi corazón, a mi pobre corazón, a mi pobre corazón. Quiero caer del cielo, quiero caer de este avión y no puedo regresar jamás. De este avión del invierno, porque el piloto los engañó. Quiero viajar muy lejos, quiero volar más libre que una águila, más libre que una águila. Soñar fuerte para quedar muy lejos de estos malditos. Donde podemos superar. Quiero caer para nacer y deshacerme del ayer. Quiero besar a mi mujer y ver mis hijos crecer. Tal vez no me quieran creer que no hemos perdido la fe. Así lo es, vestido en tres tuxedos para presentarse bien. Pues así yo lo quiero. Y así va a ser. para regalar, juntos revivir nuestra juventud, tomarnos unos tragos sin brindarle salud. Ahora ponemos a bailar por toda nuestra sociedad, de gente humilde y feliz, cuidar el árbol y la raíz. Oh, porque así yo lo quiero. Y así nacer.
That shit was like visually stimulating. God damn, dude.
So you need us to come in and like hype up your music.
Well, let's do it right now, man.
Blow clot.
We have Carlos say on the Pigs radio stage, performing live. What's the first song you're gonna play, dude?
The first one I'm gonna play for you guys is a brand new one. It's called "What You Know." It's an English song. Hope you guys like enjoy it, man. Let me know when you want to roll. Now, all right. Bro, aquí les va Carlos C. Brand new song. I've been playing for a little bit. It's called "What You Know." What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, babe. What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. What you got me straight to the party, and the girls you got me going crazy. Man, my lady gonna hate me if I don't stop those stairs. Oh, maybe I'm just a little over my head. If I don't focus, I'm more than dead. So I turn to my lady and say, whoa, girl, what you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. Bro, hepa, hepa, Carlos C. PigzRadio. Damn, maybe make me look suspicious. So when I get home, I'll do the dishes. Brownie points a little probably still get me nowhere. Oh, maybe I'm just a little over my head. If I don't focus, I'm more than dead. So I turn to my lady and say, whoa, what you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. But you got me straight to the back seat, baby, baby, so close yet so far. Baby, remember who we are. Baby girl, you know that I love you, baby, baby, so you're the only one. That's why I sing you this song. Yeah. What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. What you know, girl? What you know? 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 You know nothing about me, baby. Oh, no, dumb baby, please, hey, yeah. Well, I done messed up real bad. Oh, I'm really, really sad. Yeah, yeah. Oh, please forgive me, girl. Bro. Ya sabes, Carlos C. One Style. Carlos C. Directamente desde Los Ángeles, California. Tú sabes, bro.
God.
Bro.
There you go, man.
That was awesome. That was actually really.
Dude, that shit was fucking great.
Shit, I was like about to ask you to pass the joint. Allegedly.
You wanted me to pass the Dutchie on
pass the Dutchie,
yeah.
Left on the right, I don't give a fuck. Just pass that fucker.
Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Yeah, man.
This shit's fucking great.
Bomb, fool. I'm high without getting high.
Allegedly.
Keep going?
Oh, yeah. Let's listen. It's a party now.
Let's see. What can I play for you guys? Well, first of all, it would help if I had my...
What do you need?
What do you need?
I'll do my best roadie impression. What do you need? Tuner?
Oh, his capo.
Yeah, man, the trusty capo. Cannot do some of the stuff that I do without the capo, man.
Now, you have a classic guitar that you're rocking on, so nylon strings.
Is that like a cock ring for the guitar?
That is definitely a cock ring for the guitar.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I got it. It helps keep the blood in the
performance.
in the neck of the guitar. Okay.
It helps with performance, especially when you're not so gifted in the instrument.
Yeah, that's what a cock ring does too. When you're not gifted, listen, you need one.
Not because you want it.
Because you need it.
All right, man. I'm gonna play another one. I see. It's not any of the sub on the album or in the EP, so I want to play a little bit different stuff for you guys. Reconoces mi forma de ser, aunque parecemos diferentes, somos iguales. Somos buena gente. Y somos mucho más. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa el color de tu piel. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa en lo que tú crees. ¡Wow! No hay coincidencia, es el destino de tu ser. Es un honor andar en tu presencia. Vamos a mandar el mensaje. Y somos buena gente. Y somos mucho más. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa el color de tu piel. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa en lo que tú crees. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa en lo que tú tienes. Tu amor me lo diste ayer. No importa de dónde tú vienes. ¡Wow! Ya está. Hey, Pigs Radio, what's up?
Hey.
Shit was rocking, dude.
Hey, was that shit like what, a black girl? Like what's going on, bro? Like what's going on here? Tell me the story behind this.
This one?
Yeah.
No, this is actually pretty clean. This is basically just a very positive song with a very positive message.
About a black girl?
No.
Is this guitar?
No, not at all. The first.
Yeah.
No, the one you're talking about is called Negrita.
Oh, okay.
That's on the album. That's on the EP.
No, I just heard it opening.
That's about a black girl.
Oh, okay. No,
it's called Negrita. This one's not. This was basically just saying like, it doesn't matter what color of skin you are, or where you come from, or what you believe in. You know, we're all good people, and we're trying to get somewhere. You know, it's just spreading the love message,
like unity.
Yeah. You know what you guys stand for here at Pigs Radio?
We
definitely don't stand about unity.
We hate equally.
Yeah, but you passed the ganja, so I figured you.
That we do.
Allegedly.
That's pretty harmonious.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of fun, man.
It
Thank you guys
is.
for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
I want to hear fucking like at least 6 more songs.
Oh,
I don't know
dude.
about
Yeah,
you
dude,
guys.
I'm pretty fucked up already.
Yeah,
man.
dude, like this is rocking out.
Listen,
dude.
man, that Xanax I took earlier in the morning and then this beer, dude, I'm so fucking twisted right now. I'm loving it, though. I'm loving the set.
Dude,
it's fucking
it's
amazing.
fucking...
Dude, for real.
Oh, do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, dude.
It's up to you.
All right. I'm gonna do a cover for you guys.
All
I rarely do. I usually do it at shows. I do a lot of Sublime. I'm a very big fan of Sublime. But this one's gonna be definitely something different. Hope you guys like it. Look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, flow like a feather. Ooh yeah, when I'm not around, it's so very special. Wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. It's okay if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. Ooh yeah. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. Wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, running out of time. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you are. I wish I was special, so very special. I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh yeah. Oh, Man, the smoke is real here.
Hell
God
yeah.
damn.
Oh yeah, no, our fog machine, yeah.
The fog machine is on right now. The fog machine is on.
The burn is real, man. It's like if I just smoked the joint right now. Like
we affectionately call our smog machine Mario. So yeah.
Allegedly. Holy shit.
So I'm sorry. You earlier before you started the song, you mentioned Sublime. So you meant Radiohead, right?
Well,
Sublime style stuff.
Is it a la Sublime? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Is that my car?
I don't know.
It could be.
This would be the one thing that would stop the show for a second.
This is Compton, so I don't blame him.
Allegedly.
I just make sure because I don't want to wake anybody up.
Yeah, you don't want. Listen, you can't. Because this is Compton, you can't get broken in.
No, of course not. But whatever, I just made it easier for him if it is somebody trying to get in. But yeah, no, I do Sublime, but yeah, that's Radiohead. That's one of my covers.
I mean, do you actually do a Sublime song? I guess is what I'm kind of reaching for.
Yeah.
Well, what Sublime songs do you do?
Oh shit, let me see. I do let's see, what you call it, 40 ounce. I do Smoke to Joints. I do
Mario.
Badfish.
I do. No, you know what? Unfortunately, I haven't taken the time to learn that one. But even though I do know the lyrics, I don't know exactly the chords on that. So I don't want to like straight out murder.
I'll try to put pressure on you.
Listen, Sublime is fine, but you do some Sublime with Rome. That's way better. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Santeria. You know what? I know we said 3 songs, but how about we end on like at least one more original and pick whatever fucking one you think would be awesome.
Well, he's only done 2.
Is it 3? Or 2 originals?
2 originals.
2 originals, 1 cover.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Why are you doing math right now? Shut the fuck up.
Fucked up, fool.
Song math.
Shut the fuck up. Happy Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah, I could do definitely one more original for you guys. All right, cool, man. It's I'm gonna do basically the song that we did there. Maybe I could do a different one. I can't remember exactly. You know what? I'm gonna end it on a really, really, really chill note. I'm gonna do an original song for you guys, but it's not on any record yet. It still hasn't been recorded.
Damn, exclusive.
PigzRadio exclusive.
PigzRadio exclusive.
It's a very lovey-dovey song.
Hold me, Mario.
Dije hoy, te dije ayer que tú eres mi mujer. Nuestra casita la voy a armar en cualquier rumbo, en cualquier ciudad, bajo el sol. Las estrellas alumbro todo, bajo el sol. Nuestros sueños alumbro todo. Dime por dónde quisieras andar. Por el desierto, por el mar. En un bosque para caminar. En un río para poder nadar. Que viajando nos hace bien. Alimentación para poder crecer. Todo el mundo es nuestro hogar. Te dije hoy, te dije ayer, tenemos mucho que hacer. Universo de tierra y mar, que explorar el más allá, bajo el sol. Y las olas lavo todo, bajo el sol. Y el viento secó todo. Dime por dónde quisieras andar. Por el desierto, por el mar, en un bosque para caminar, en un un río para poder nadar, que viajando nos hace bien, alimentación para poder crecer. Todo el mundo, todo el mundo, todo el mundo, todo el mundo, todo el mundo es nuestro hogar. Bro, muchas gracias. It's good to be here at Pigs Radio tonight. Bro. CarlosMusic.com. También estoy en la banda elástica. I have my own radio, my own live radio show every Monday from 9 to 10. A la banda elástica.
God damn, dude. You know that thing that I do every week where I cry when I fucking lay in the fucking bathtub and I jack off?
Yeah.
That song right there, dude.
That was it.
That's the soundtrack, bro.
That was the ticket.
God damn.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man.
It was awesome. You were fucking awesome, man.
God, yeah.
Thank you guys, man. I have plenty more music to you guys, so just stay tuned and I'll be sending it to you guys your way.
Fuck, dude, that was fucking awesome. Thank you, sir, for coming down, hanging out with the pig, sharing your unreleased tracks.
I'm sorry. Can you give us the next couple of dates you have, or your next couple of shows?
Yeah. Like I said, I got my end of summer pool party, which Pigs
right.
Radio is sponsoring.
Oh yeah.
We'll have the Pigs Radio scarves there and shit, because it's gonna be kind of chilly.
We're bringing the Pigs Radio condoms with the holes poked in already.
Oh yeah, that too. The baby makers.
I'll bring the turtleneck. Wink.
Yeah, I guess we'll both be turtlenecking it. Hold on, let Mario find it.
So yeah, so I'm doing that at the end of the pool party. I'm playing at the Cheers of Ramona, I believe on the 6th of October. I'm doing the Dia de los Muertos at Lake Elsinore. That's a city function, and then I'm doing the 27th, the same day. I'm playing that Hollywood Forever Cemetery with headliners Panteon Rococo. And I believe that there's some more shows with the homies Gnosis from Tijuana. Shout out to the homies from Gnosis Tijuana. Where I'm gonna do a bunch of shows with those guys as well. So yeah, man, it's getting there, man. I'm pretty
awesome.
busy.
Yeah,
let's rock and roll.
Yeah, but definitely the end of all summer freaking pool parties is happening.
The pajama jammy jam.
29th of October, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I hope everybody comes through. I'll be posting it up on my site pretty soon.
That's right.
Dude, is this going to be like a completely awesome
I'm going to show up in my fucking bathing suit and a fur coat.
Like nothing but hose everywhere? Like
yeah, boats and hose.
Fuck, dude.
Boats and
hose. So the Boats and Hose party that Pigs Radio apparently now is fucking hosting and encouraging. So we're going to bring some raunchy fucking hose, dude.
I'm going to show up in my flannel bathing suit.
Wow.
You don't know what you've done.
Is Von Basville going to be in
he's going to show up in his denim fucking Speedo.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be gross.
I bet, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Dude. Yeah. On that note, thank you guys for checking out Pigs Radio. We'll be back, I think, soon. And Pigs out.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Badger. Fuck you, Ronnie. Fuck you, Cuban P. Fuck you, Miss QP. And who else can I think of?
Fuck everybody.
Maddie? Fuck Maddie.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Randy?
Fuck Randy Diabolic?
Maddie.
Oh, fuck Maddie too. Fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern United States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cockballs and ass. Free salad tossing available. Upon request, visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.